Y'all talking about some damn Photoshop. See, this is Simon's page, bro. This is Simon Rosen's page, bro. Right? Okay? Talking about some Photoshop. I'm gonna scroll over. That's still Simon Rosen. And then look, you think somebody Photoshopped that on his Instagram page? Is y'all stupid? Huh? That's Ricard on Simon Rosen's page. This is his page. Yeah, bro. This is his page. You want me to do it again? You want me to do it again? I didn't Photoshop that. Man, y'all stupid. And then look, bro. It even says his name. Oh, wait. Let me hit this. Yeah, bro. Simon even mentions his name, Richard Shepard Jr. Like, what are y'all talking about? Photoshop. What are you talking about, bro? This is his page. I don't know what that rainbow mean. I don't. But yeah, bro. Y'all gotta stop tripping, bro. For real. That's this man's page. You can go to his page if you want to. Good grief. And then look, bro. Ricard's on here more than once. He's on Simon's page more than once. So did I Photoshop this too? What, they at the studio, at Indigo Studios? Did I Photoshop this too? Like, bro, y'all gotta, my goodness, bro. Y'all gotta stop being stupid, bro. I can't Photoshop nothing on somebody else's page. I can't go on his page and go to the picture and put somebody in his picture. This is literally his IG page. With the name and all that, bro. Y'all crazy, bro. And let me tell y'all something, man. That man should feel ashamed to even show his face in front of y'all after that. But let me tell you something. We're going to see how far his pride goes. Because if he's able to show his face, man, you know how little he think of y'all? I want to know how Ricard is going to explain this Grammy thing. I can't wait to hear it. I'm telling you. But y'all, if he's even able to come before y'all tonight for this broadcast, and I did it on purpose right before the broadcast, because I really want to see how he going to explain this. There's more pictures. I just ain't got them other ones. But he saw Chris Brown and all of that. It's a lot. Yeah. I mean, that church, man, it's totally being exposed. It's not even over, right? It ain't even over, bro. Oh my goodness. It's not over, right? The Most High steady exposing this dude, right? And it's some other stuff that's about to come out, but everything got to be done a certain type of way. But yeah, bro, it ain't over, man. It's not over. He got to be exposed because he's teaching some nonsense. Y'all better not, like I told you, y'all better not leave the country with this dude. Now, some of y'all not leaving anyway. Y'all not going to be where he at anyway. Some of y'all going to still be, y'all done gave him all your money and y'all still going to be over here. Some of y'all still going to be here. So that doesn't matter. That really don't matter. Yeah, so if y'all go back to that video that he made when he was talking about, how to prepare for the Passover, then he started trying to go into the Iran stuff. Bro, he just could not hold it together, bro. He just couldn't. You could tell that this Grammy thing was on his mind, right? And now he got to get up in front of people, which he don't have to. He could stop this buffoonery now. He could stop this whole facade and all this fake stuff that he on. But now he feel like he finna have to get up there on that stage in front of y'all and lie and be a liar. Knowing, he told y'all all that it was all, it was all satanic, but his ass was there. He got to be a liar. Yeah. It is unfortunate that, a lot of y'all, paid before, all of this stuff started coming out. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I mean, y'all paid though, but, I guess try to enjoy yourself in the city, in Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that Passover. Y'all about to see a bunch of fake losers getting up there trying to be some stars like they had the Grammys. Oh my gosh, bro. That boy had that boy had them shades on and that tie was cricket. And he like, look at me. I'm Richard Shepard Jr. I made it to the Grammys. And this what else is funny. I know some people that's going, even though they know everything I'm saying is true. I know people that's going just because they paid all that money. They don't even want to be there. They like, you know what? I paid this money. I took off work. Man, I might as well just go, man. I believe everything Maestro's saying, man. But listen, man, he gonna have to wait till after Passover for me to, he gotta wait. Which you ain't doing it for me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? To some degree, I kind of feel you, but I don't know, man. Make a stand. You probably could have got your money back. I'm telling you, a lot of people that's going don't even want to be there. They just going because they already spent the money before. Some people telling me, man, Maestro, why you ain't say this about 3-4 months ago, man? Why you ain't say this about 3-4 months ago before I paid? You see how funny, bro? Bro, you know what I think it is with a lot of y'all? I think a lot of y'all done spent so much money. Y'all can't afford to believe me. Y'all done spent so much money at that Passover. Y'all have to be in denial, right? Because all the thousands of dollars that you spent, which, Ricard could have just paid for everybody's Passover. But y'all done spent so much money that you can't afford to not be in denial. You have to be in denial about all this stuff because you spent too much money. You telling yourself, ain't no way I'm about to believe Maestro. You know how much money I spent on this damn Passover? No, if I believe him, that means I wasted my money. I can't be believing that. I spent thousands on this Passover, huh? Because I need them to see how they pick and choose when it comes to certain people. I need them to see the respect of persons that they have, right? Because everybody would have went in on me if y'all would have saw me at them Grammys. If I'd have still been part of the church and all that. Everybody would have had a field day with me. But are y'all going to do the same thing to Ricard? Huh? I need y'all to see the hypocrisy of y'all. I need y'all to see it. Now that y'all know he was there, y'all going to make up all these excuses for him. If it would have been another person that's in the church, y'all have been trying to stone them spiritually. Kick them out the church. Y'all some hypocrites, bro. They not going to say nothing to him, bro. Because they some cowards. I wanted to say BANs, right? But I ain't going to say that. But they some cowards, bro. And they fake and phony. I would love to hear how this weirdo REI down here got to say about the Grammys, because he go in on the Grammys more than anybody in this church. So what are you going to say about your elder, your leader now, who was just caught at the Grammys? Because he wasn't trying to, he didn't want nobody to know. But he got a bunch of pictures on his phone, and he ain't going to show y'all the pictures. What you going to say, Ariana? What you going to say, Ramar? Huh? What you going to say, QD? Shadayuah and whoever else? What y'all going to say about him being at the Grammys? What you going to say? See, it's like this for me, man. A lot of them brothers in leadership, they a bunch of hypocrites, bro. Because like certain brothers, I would be saying, hey, man, I'm working with this one artist. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, we did this one joint. It might get nominated for a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm in the church and stuff like that. And they be saying like, Mike, man, don't let nobody catch you at no Grammys, bro. Don't let nobody catch you at no Grammys. And I'm like, why? I mean, you know, I'm not doing nothing. Bro, you already know how everybody feel about the Grammys, bro. You know what Elder Ricard be saying. You know what these brothers be saying about the Grammys. Don't let me catch you at the, don't get caught, don't go to no Grammys, bro. This is what these people be saying to me. Right? And trying to make jokes, man. You gonna go to the after party too? And all that with Diddy and all that. But let me check this out. Are y'all gonna say the same thing to Ricard? Who actually went to the Grammys? I never been to the Grammys. Y'all finna say the Diddy jokes to him now? Huh? Like, it's funny to me because the way Ricard addresses people in that authoritarian manner, that's how Simon talks to him. I've seen them talk to one another on the phone, right? That's how Simon knows how to, you know, put himself on top of Ricard, if that makes sense. I ain't trying to say no gay stuff, but he knows how to, and I think that's probably where Ricard learned it from. But Simon knows how to control a conversation to where he's able to put himself at the top of it. He does it to Ricard. You know how people who've talked to Ricard, how Ricard don't let you get nothing out and all that. Simon be doing that to him. I've watched Simon do it while they on the phone together. Yeah. So there's got to be some type of Jewish tactic that they be doing to people. I mean, a lot of y'all should feel a certain type of way because the people that were inquiring were being called trolls on the live stream and being blocked. They wasn't trolling. They were saying, so I even seen people saying, Ricard, can you please explain why you were at the Grammys when you told us it was satanic? I seen people even asking nicely, can Ricard explain it? And Ricard called them trolls. He already seen this out there. He already know this is out there. He know that picture's out there. Simon ain't about to take it down. Y'all can't make Simon do nothing. He's Jewish. Are you kidding me? He not about to acquiesce to nothing Ricard talking about. He run Ricard. Ricard got so much pride that he can't even sit in front of the people when they're asking him, like they just did when he went live. He can't even get in front of people and say, you know what, y'all? I made a mistake. I know I said this and I said that about the Grammys and, you know, and I went. Even after I told y'all shouldn't associate yourself with it. I apologize, y'all. As your elder, whatever, I made a mistake. Like, the nigga don't care enough about y'all intelligence to even apologize for what he did. Because he know he got some of y'all. He knows a lot of y'all are stupid. His whole thing is I don't got to explain myself to these people. I own these people. These people do what I say. Explain what? For what? And y'all got to try to understand something. I'm not making this about the Grammys. Right? I need y'all to really understand. I'm not making this about the Grammys itself. That ain't what this is. What this is how a man can go in front of the people and telling people that they shouldn't be at these types of things, and that these things are totally satanic and ritualistic, but then turn around after the Sabbath, after they go to the church, turn around and then go to the Grammys, after telling y'all it's all super satanic. That's the thing. That's the thing that y'all should be asking him. He don't even care enough about y'all to even apologize about it. It's like y'all in an abusive relationship or something. I'm going to tell you this, because this is the type of stuff that's going to happen, right? There's always a leadership meeting that they have at the Passover. He going to get in that leadership meeting. None of those brothers are going to even bring it up. But it's going to be on their mind, though, right? Damn, Ricard was at the Grammys. But, man, I can't bring it up, man, because I don't want to lose my spot. I'm going to be the only one that... They all thinking they might be the only ones to say something, when really they all want to say something. They all want to ask him about it. Ricard, you've been telling us the Grammys is this and the Grammys is that, but Ricard, you at the Grammys. Somebody want to say it, but they just feel like they can't, because they don't feel like nobody's going to have their back. That's that church cult. And I'm going to say this too, and I hate to say it, but y'all got to understand, people like Ricard know the people that they're conning and manipulating. And he know that a lot of y'all are too stupid to even question him or address him about the Grammys. He know he got y'all. So he know that y'all are already too stupid to even bring it up to him. Talking about the people that he really got. Like, he don't got me or certain other people. He don't got us. But a lot of y'all he got. And he know that y'all are too dumb to ask smart questions. He know it. These are how manipulators operate. They know who they can get. Yeah. Y'all better wake the hell up, bro. Just like Ricard, he can't stop teaching the nonsense that he's teaching when it comes to the flea thing, because he didn't put too much into it. For him to, this is how he feel, for him to now come out and say that he was wrong. Let me tell y'all something. Iran is not finna be this superpower that Ricard been telling us. It ain't gonna happen. Iran is done. It's over. They not the people to bomb America. It's not it. America ain't the Babylon that we thought it was. Y'all gonna see. That whole thing, that whole Iran thing, that Iran is done. They was never about to be no superpower and do something to America. It was not about to happen. So, yeah, man, y'all need to wake up. But I can tell you this much. I humbled myself to the people that I was getting in arguments with and I was fighting with over this thing. I apologize to them. And the Most High gonna bless me for that. Because it ain't about me. It ain't about how I feel about something or the pride that I'm dealing with, because I thought I had the whole truth. And I just really didn't. A lot of that stuff is off, especially that fleeing thing. It's off. But I can humbly admit it. Because at the end of the day, even the people I'm admitting it to, I'm apologizing to, they don't judge me at the end of the day. Christ gonna judge me. I don't care what they think, but guess what? I ain't finna make it easy for the devil to take me out. I'm finna just humble myself and apologize. Boom. I'm good. I'm not bothered by that. Hey, I was wrong. I think the problem with some of y'all is y'all done fought y'all loved ones and old friends, right? Y'all done fought them over this, this truth, and said things to them, and you know what I'm saying? You try to make them feel a certain type of way because they don't agree with you. You did all of that. You made all them sacrifices to be a part of this organization, and come to find out, now you got to go back to your family and friends and say, you know what? I think y'all was right. And guess what? I didn't have a problem doing that. I didn't have a problem apologizing to people I had to apologize to. Y'all the ones full of pride. Y'all don't even realize the pride that y'all dealing with is the same pride that Rawchaa got. I ain't have a problem admitting, you know what? I made a mistake. I was wrong. I don't know what the hell I was thinking going into a foreign country I never been and wound up in a war. And then you got his devoted cult members in the comments defending him. He's not even trying to address it because he can't. What I'm telling y'all is that he can't even believe this is happening. He can't even believe this got out. He can't even believe it. That's why he on that. That's why he on the live stream acting weird. He's not his normal self. He knew people was going to come. Before I got in there and said something about the Grammys, he knew people was going to go in there and ask him about the Grammys. And they blocking people, calling them trolls, because they asking a valid question, because you just told these people they shouldn't associate themselves with this so-called satanic ritual. And your ass is in there with a Jewish dude by your side. So yeah, they got every right to question you about you being at the Grammys. Richard. Man, y'all better wake up, bro. And this was gonna piss me off about a lot of y'all. Yeah, because y'all gonna say, okay, he went to the Grammys, so what? But then you go on my page and you listen to the YouTube, he did a whole lesson trying to tell you the Grammys is a satanic ritual. And all the choreographers and all the fire, all this stuff is satanic. And then he goes to the Grammys. But see, y'all a bunch of delusional idiots, bro. Oh, man, that don't mean nothing. That don't stop what he's teaching. That don't stop none of this. He freaking lied. He's a hypocrite. Telling y'all don't go to none of these concerts. And he go to one of the biggest ones on the planet. I ain't got nothing else to say to a lot of y'all. Y'all some weirdos, bro. Hey, look. That boy Rawchaa live, he can't even keep it together, bro. He about to swallow that water bottle. He keep drinking so much water. It's hot in that room. He not even trying to talk about it. Listen, all if y'all want to think it's Photoshop, y'all can go. I posted the page of the person who took the picture with him, Simon Rosen. You can go to his page and see the picture for yourself. I ain't photoshopping nothing. I'm not doing all of that. Do it for what? I know he went to the Grammys. I knew it before I seen the picture. I already knew he was there. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't got to lie about nothing, bro. I ain't got to lie about nothing. Go to my YouTube, get the link, and you will see the person who took the picture with him. Yeah, and y'all that keep saying, hey, man, I'm just here for Christ, bro. I'm just here for Christ, bro. I ain't here for no man. I'm just here for Christ. Nigga, you could have stayed at the Christian church if you saying all that. Wasn't that pastor doing some of the same stuff at that Christian church you was at? You left from over there. You wasn't going to stay up under there because you seen the lies and the corruption. You tell me that's the excuse y'all gonna make? I ain't there for man. I'm there for Christ. But the man that's teaching it to you is corrupt. So what do you say about that? I'm just asking. I'm just wondering. It's a shame. Even Samuel had to deal with it. Hey, we want a leader. We want a leader over us. Can you give us a king like all the other people got kings? No, they ain't want to just deal with the Most High. They had to have somebody over them. That's y'all. That's y'all. Y'all just gotta have some man over y'all, even if this man is being exposed. This is up to y'all. Y'all don't have to be up under him. Y'all up in there struggling, and he's living lavishly. Show me anywhere in the scriptures where any of the prophets that were teaching what had millions and could go to the Grammys and could take trips and go to the Bahamas and go to the casino and all of that. Show me. And then I gotta say this, bro. There's a lot of y'all that, regardless of what I'm showing to y'all are willing to accept the corruption and the hypocrisy and the lies because you don't want to lose out on being a part of a congregation. Y'all keep coming at me like, so what? So you just gonna scatter the people, and what are we gonna do? What are you talking about? Y'all go follow Christ. I keep saying you don't got to be a part of no multi-million-dollar organization to commune with one another and have camaraderie amongst brothers and sisters. But even as I'm showing all of this, y'all, people making excuses. Hey, man, I'm just here for Christ, man. I don't care what he's doing. I'm just here for Christ. That organization ain't for Christ. It's for Rawchaa, Mr. Grammy. And this is what I need y'all to do, man. All the members that y'all know, make sure y'all send that to them. Make sure y'all send that YouTube link. Send it to them. All of that, I ain't about to watch that. Listen, even if you got to screen record certain parts, make sure they get this. Make sure they get it. Because a lot of people riding out there to this little Passover this week, and y'all finna be sitting in front of a hypocrite, a liar, listening to him open up the Bible while he's telling y'all that the Grammys all super satanic and all this and witchcraft, and he in there taking pictures with his shades on, hanging out with his Jewish buddy.
Since receiving this information, I've been looking at some of the old videos, and that's how y'all saw old videos from years ago of him going in on the music industry. And I still have some other ones that I'm going to send. But if it's anyone of you guys that remember when he went in on Sam Smith at the Grammys, that was maybe 2023. But then there's also ones that I remember a whole lesson specifically around the music industry and the Grammys. Specifically, if you guys remember that lesson, and that was a couple years ago, I don't know if it was the Sam Smith one, but if y'all remember that, please send it to me. Please.
The Grammys, a lot of these big award shows, be it at the Super Bowl, these weird, choreographed, satanic backgrounds to every big production as if you're watching a ritual. Well, who do you think, brothers and sisters? Who do you think are the producers behind the choreography, behind putting the stages together and all of that? Who do you think are being hired for this? Having fire come from behind you and different bulls and different symbology for Beyonce's concert and other concerts. Who do you think are designing and producing these stage shows? They're going to the wicking, or the...
After Rawchaa burned me that time on that album, right? I had a conversation with my wife. She told me straight up, because I was telling her, listen, I'm not about to be waiting on this dude, because that's what I would have been doing. Just waiting on him while he in and out of the business, right? And he telling me to stay completely out of it. I said, no, this is my talent. I can make money off of this. Went back into the business. My wife told me, you got to do what you got to do. Right? Went back into the business. Caught all kind of hell. Not even just from regular, but Rawchaa too. Everything I told him I was doing in the business, he would get mad. Brother, why you doing that? You know? But his ass at the Grammys. It's a full-on hypocrite, bro. Full-on hypocrite. That's y'all elder. That's y'all leader. That's why I'm the hell up out of there. Gone. I told y'all, man, that dude used me, bro. Right? Worked on that whole project. Didn't get nothing out of it, but now he got something tangible to show those people. Simon and all of them. Getting invited to the Grammys and all of this stuff. I told y'all, man. And it's just crazy because a lot of y'all music people that's in the church been told not to even deal with the business, which y'all could have been making some money in the business, right? You could have been subliminal with your stuff, but y'all were told to completely stay away from the business, and there your elder go at the Grammys. How you feel about that, QD? How you feel about that, Shadayua? How you feel about that, Tazabah? The whole time. He at the Grammys, and y'all struggling. Y'all could have been surviving off of y'all talent. Huh. Yeah, bro. And that ain't no AI picture like some of y'all dummies are saying. It's not no AI picture, bro. I already knew he went. There was people that already told me. I asked him to show y'all the pictures from his phone. He took pictures of everybody. But people already told me he was there. I already knew. I just didn't have a proof yet. But I already knew. Yeah, total. Hey, that's a total hypocrite. We're going online calling me a liar. Liar. Y'all heard what he was saying. Liar. But you telling these folk, man, listen, I don't even gotta keep saying it, bro. I don't even gotta keep saying it. If y'all niggas want to stay over there with that dude, right, and thought I was crazy for leaving, you the crazy one for staying. And I'm gonna tell y'all, if Ricard would have, if I ain't even say Ricard, right? If all these leaders would have seen any of you at the Grammys, would have seen any of y'all at the Grammys, y'all would be kicked out the church. Tell me I'm lying. The Grammys, this one thing that every year it come around, Ricard do some big lesson about it being satanic. If any of y'all would have went to the Grammys, any of y'all members, even me, would have been kicked out of that church, suspended or something, whatever, marked, whatever. We got to mark so and so because they went to a satanic ritual. So now I wonder what y'all leaders gonna do to Ricard. Y'all can't do nothing to him because that's his church. And y'all don't even understand the attacks that I got from brothers that I loved. The type of attacks that I got because I go back into the music business to try to make money to feed my family. I'm getting called all type of stuff from these brothers. Got me in councils. And all the while, your elder is very much so. I ain't never been to the Grammys, y'all. He in it more deeper than I am. That's all I got so far right there is a billboard. He in it deeper than me. Cause you can't just pay Grammy is invite. He got invited. And I'm gonna tell y'all the crazy thing, bro. Ricard was trying to talk me out of pursuing my music career. He was trying to talk me out of it recently. Before all of this went down. Oh man, I think you should think about doing something else. You know what I'm saying? And what I think he was wanting me to do, because he told me before, he wanted me to go be an elder somewhere in another location. That's what he really wanted me to do. He wanted me to stop the music. But all the while, you not done with the music business. You ain't done with the music industry. You still hanging out with Simon, and your ass is at the Grammys, bruh. He's such a hypocrite. But y'all want to talk about me and call me stuff, and So this is what I think gonna happen, man. So, you know, the church is done. The church is done. You know, Ricard's a total hypocrite. What he most likely gonna do, he done made all the money he can off of y'all, right? He can either go live overseas, he ain't even gotta worry about y'all. He got the money. He got the money off y'all. Or he can drop this whole church thing and he can go do what he's always been wanting to do, which is be in the music business. Why he telling y'all, I left the music business. I'm gone. But you at the Grammys. So look, Ricard, just drop the act. Be who you are, man. Drop the act. Just drop it, right? And maybe, you know, people gonna be mad, but hey, you know, at least you being honest. That's all he gonna do. He don't need y'all for nothing. And let me tell y'all something that's so deep, bro. A lot of y'all stop going to concerts, right? You stop going to the bars. You stop going to people's graduations. You stop going to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Under, you know, Ricard telling you to avoid all of these things, right? He go to the Grammys on y'all. But y'all can't, listen, y'all about to go, y'all finna go to this little Passover. And y'all about to see this same dude who been telling y'all don't go to these places where these celebrities at. But he go to the Grammys and he gonna stand up in front of y'all and read a Bible. This is insane. It's insane. Wake up. And guess what wouldn't shock me? It would not shock me if Ricard get in front of y'all today and tell y'all that picture is AI. It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if he said, that's not me in that picture. It's not going to shock me. I promise it's not. Because I already know he's a liar. I already know he's a liar. It's going to shock y'all. I'm not even going to be shocked. If he try to come out and say, that ain't me, somebody put me there. No, nigga, that's you. And that's your homie Simon. I've been knowing about Simon for years, for over a decade. He always talk about Simon. Yeah, so y'all better keep your eyes open. Watch this. Watch. So I see some of y'all little weirdos trying to defend it, right? Talking about this all one-sided. Oh, that's AI trying to defend it. This is what y'all, hey, why don't y'all follow scriptures? Why don't y'all bring Rawchaa before the congregation and have him explain himself as to why he was at the Grammys and why he was telling y'all that it's all satanic and ritualistic. But then be at the Grammys itself. Bring him before the congregation like y'all want to do everybody else. Y'all can't do that to me. I don't give a damn about y'all, what y'all niggas got going on. That ain't no church to me. But in your church, that's your church. That ain't mine. That's your leader, not mine. Bring your leader before the congregation and ask him about that. Go ask him. Y'all love thinking people lying. Yeah, y'all want to tell all them little lies about me, talking about me and stuff, making up stuff about me. That's the stuff that the Most High do to you when you doing wrong. When you doing wrong, the Most High exposes you. And if y'all can't see, this not me. This ain't me doing that. I wasn't scouring the internet looking for pictures of Ricard at the Grammys. Even though I already knew he went to the Grammys. I wasn't looking for no pictures. But somebody told me, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told me, man, I know you putting that out there, but you gonna need some proof. And then the proof just fell on my lap. It just fell in my lap. What? I did not scour the internet to find him on his. Well, the Israelite community finna have a field day with this. I mean, to be talking about all it, because Ricard be talking about all the leaders, all the other Israelite leaders, you know, throughout the community. Talk about them all the time. They not teaching the truth, and they doing this and they doing that. But damn, I mean, he probably finna go live. Ricard probably finna go live in like the next hour or so. Or not. He probably under a rock somewhere. You did this to yourself, Ricard. I didn't do this to you. You did it to you. Make sure y'all run to Simon's page and screenshot that mug before he gets Simon to take it down. I mean, I already got the picture. It doesn't matter. Right? But he gonna get Simon and go and pull that down and all that. What? Watch. And they probably gonna try to get somebody to try to pull my YouTube video down. I'm gonna have to post it. I'm probably gonna have to post it on Facebook or something like that. Yeah, bro. Hey, go over there. Leave a comment. Go and leave a comment up under there, right? Ricard, you at the Grammys? Leave some comments under Simon's page. Yeah, that whole visit to California, I'll just keep heads in them seats. Let me just make sure my investment and my money is still intact. And right. And then after that, man, the next day, I'm going to the Grammys. Yeah, that was his whole thing. That's what it was, bro. That's what it was. Like, he's sitting there lying to y'all and sitting there being a super hypocrite, trying to tell y'all all of this stuff. And he go to the same exact place where he calling it satanic. He in the building. Taking pictures of the stage. Enjoying the show. So I don't like liars and hypocrites, bro. If that's who you are, be who you are. Don't be lying. That's what I don't like, man. And that's why he got exposed. I'm just saying, after all of that, him talking about it's a ritual and it's satanic, how can he now sit in front of y'all or stand on a stage before y'all and teach the Bible? Like, this is a full-on hypocritical scenario. He telling y'all all of this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And he right there in the midst of the nonsense that he telling y'all about. Like, how does that even work? I'm awake. He can't fool me with nothing no more. Some of y'all still fooled. I don't know what to tell you. Yep. So I guess when y'all get to that Passover, all right? I mean, I guess y'all can ask him about the Grammys. I mean, y'all can ask him now. The evidence is right there. And mind you, I already told y'all, 2 people had already told me that he went. Right? I ain't got to put their names out there. But I was already told that he was there. The funny thing is, I didn't have no evidence. I ain't had no evidence yet. And then somebody went on his manager's page, went on Simon's page, and scrolled through and found a picture of Ricard at the Grammys. I was like, there it is. Yeah, Ricard got all them pictures in his phone. This thing's so satanic, but he's sitting there snapshotting and, he getting everybody up in there. Got the fire in the background going. He say the whole ritual, right? The whole ritual. Ricard, what you doing at the Grammys? Why you sitting there telling people it's satanic? What you doing, man? The Most High do not be playing with people. He don't be playing. There's a reason this man is being exposed. Y'all better catch on to it. Y'all better wake up. I hope he had fun at the Grammys. Now he trying to throw another one this weekend, little mini Grammy.